Hey gamers, Tony here from the ClassicLead.com gaming and electronic podcast, and today I'm reviewing the game Rinth Island for the iPad and iPhone. Now, this game was developed by BuzzMonkey Games and published by Chilingo. It's a 3D action-adventure puzzle game and a universal app that you can pick up for only 99 cents in the App Store. Now, the story of this game is you play as either Gimbal or Libby, and you live on an island, and a ravaging storm has swept you away. So you travel island by island to find your way home, and you come across different adventurers, and you kind of help them find different artifacts or things that they've lost and they're looking for. As far as the gameplay is concerned, there are 2 worlds and over 60 levels and more to come with downloadable content. It's a single-player adventure, and there's also a level designer included, so you can create levels and share your levels globally, which is really neat. I want to speak to that for just a second. In a puzzle game like this, you're going to spend hours on the adventure, and you could spend a ton more time creating, sharing, and playing levels, so it's really a double whammy, and the replayability becomes great, and it is that way for Rinth Island. The level design is really amazing. It's all 3D pillars that go upward into the sky, and the goal of each level is to collect something for each of the game's NPCs that you encounter. So that might be a tablet or tools or pieces to a boat. And to collect what you need, you have to navigate through the pillar or through the level, and that's the puzzle part of the game. You will release latches, fire cannons, use dynamite, push boxes, roll boulders, and more, and it's really fun. Now, there's a great deal of challenge incorporated into Rinth Island as well, and that increases as the levels do. And what you find is that it becomes really addictive and challenging, which is everything that an action puzzler should be. Now, you will get stuck in levels, and you'll get stuck in levels repeatedly. When you make a wrong turn, and then there's a quick restart button in the top left, you click that and it restarts you at the beginning of the level. And since the levels aren't super duper long, it really doesn't bother you that much to restart to the level. Now, one of my complaints is that they did include a rewind button, so you can kind of rewind to your place when you make a wrong turn, and the reason that's a complaint is because they made it an in-app purchase, and I've never been a fan of in-app purchases, so I don't like that part of the game, and it wasn't a big deal to restart, so I wish they would have just left the rewind button out altogether. Now, let's get to controls. You use a virtual D-pad with 2 buttons, and the buttons might change throughout the game. You might use them to fire a cannon or use them to blow up dynamite, things like that. The controls really worked fine for Rinth Island. I didn't have any responsiveness issues on the touchscreen, and it's a slow-moving game, and it's kind of like the puzzle action-adventure game, so the controls weren't a huge factor, but they worked fine for what you needed. Going to graphics, the game is very colorful. It has nice varying backgrounds across the island, and there's only so much you can do graphically when every level is made out of a pillar, but BuzzMonkey did what they could to mix it up, and it looks really nice. Overall, I'm always amazed at how much great gaming you can get sometimes for as little as 99 cents in the App Store. Games like Rinth Island may cost up to $20 to $30 if they were released on the 3DS, and you can get it for $1, which is really, really cool. Rinth Island is a great adventure puzzle game that should not be missed by fans of the genre, and you get the entire adventure and the level designer with the ability to play and pick levels made around the globe. Really, really cool. Pick this one up today for 99 cents in the iTunes store. And I want to thank you all for watching Classic Lead Reviews. If you're on g2po.com, make sure you follow and like our channel. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe to us. Thanks and have a great day.